everyone, this is Ian Scott Cohen, your performance coach, back with another video as a part of our Imposter Syndrome series, where we're trying to deconstruct and understand what imposter syndrome is, what triggers it, and how to overcome it, of course. Because ultimately what we're trying to do is help you get the most out of your life. And a lot of times imposter syndrome feelings are one of the biggest impediments to us feeling good about what we're doing and making the choices that we want to make. So in order to understand and overcome imposter syndrome, before we get into all the contextual factors, this video is really just focused on one thing, and that is your inner voice, the voice inside your head that really is the source of a lot of the negative feelings, or at least that's where we point to when we're experiencing imposter syndrome. So a few things to know about the voice inside your head. First off, we have a little over 6,000 thoughts per day, and that's based off recent research. Now, if you Google that, you'll actually see a bunch that say 60,000. Do some deep digging. That 60,000 number is made up. There's actually no research behind it. It's more recently been shown that 6,000 thoughts per day, which is still quite a lot, is what is going through our minds over and over. And there's some research to say that 80% of these thoughts have some sort of negative bent. A lot of this is probably due to evolution and, our instincts to want to survive. So the more negative we are, the more keen we are to figure out what we need to survive and stay, safe and secure. That being said, it's really important to realize this about the inner voice. It does not represent you. Your inner voice is not you. You are not that voice. The voice has been called a lot of things. Some people refer to it as your inner roommate or the storyteller, angels and demons, the devil on your shoulder. Some people call it a broadcast. You can think of it as a news feed now in your head. But the thing is, the voice, it only has one function, and that is to talk. And so no matter what you ask it or put in front of it, it always will have something to say. It's actually quite amazing of a thing. And so what you have to realize is you're not the voice. You're the one listening to the voice. You're the one interpreting what this voice is telling you and then feeling what these thoughts and these things that it's telling you evoke in you. You're also the one watching the scenes that your inner voice will start to replay over and over. Now, the key here is we'll do a bunch of other videos about how to use this voice, how to leverage it, how to overcome it, how to avoid it, all these different things. But this one video is specifically to just make you aware that the voice itself is not the same as who you are. It doesn't represent your level of confidence, your self-esteem. It doesn't represent any of those things. It is just a voice where you can change the channel. You can literally throw a question at it and it will immediately spit out different answers to you. So the point of this video takeaway is awareness. Just be aware of that. This voice is not you. There's a lot in today's world about self-consciousness and meditation, mindfulness. All these things have to do with a subtler level of awareness about that voice so that you can appreciate what it does and what it doesn't represent. So as we move forward through the future videos about the context and the triggers behind imposter syndrome feelings, just know that that voice that is really the source of a lot of these negative things you're telling yourself doesn't actually represent who you are. It's just a voice. So this has been another video of our Imposter Syndrome series. Please subscribe and like this video. Stay tuned for future videos about all the different parts of imposter syndrome based off the research and what different techniques are out there that really make it easier to overcome and start living the life that you want to live. So thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.